Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Crusader Kings 2, the Byzantine Empire. For those of you who have been following me since the beginning, well, really, for those of you who have been following me since my Byzantine Pythium Dominions 4 campaign, know I've been reading the very large tome on Byzantine history by Warren Treadgold. Well, this past weekend I have completed it. Yay! And so, one thing I can say is that a key unifying factor of Byzantine history is resiliency. The Byzantine Empire was constantly beset on all sides from enemies that wanted to do harm to it. It was constantly having to worry about internal problems, both with religion and with politics, and with simple usurpation and revolt. And yet somehow it lasted for as long as it did, 1,000 years. And that is incredible. Now, it lasted longer than the Roman Empire, which preceded it. It lasted longer than the Ottoman Empire, which followed it. And today, even, bits of culture in our modern world, maybe not for those of us in the West, in the US and Western Europe, but definitely for Russia and Eastern Europe, are affected quite clearly by things that happened during the Byzantine Empire. So, resiliency. And now I want to take a look at our Basilissa, Dr. Clinical. She is 19 years old, and she has so far fought off a jihad, or is in the process of successfully fighting off a jihad. She is conquering the Holy Land. She found time, though being chaste, to have 3 children. And she's been dealing with threats, foreign and domestic, since the beginning of her reign at the age of 16. Now think about that for a minute. 19 years old. When many of you listening to this were 19, your biggest concern probably was what movie you were going to watch that night. Some of you may be 19. Think about it for a minute. Think of all that this person has had to deal with and accomplish at the age of 19. It's quite amazing. So let's get to it. We're currently in the process both of fighting off the Mauritanians, I guess, who are trying to holy war for Syria, and we are trying to holy war ourselves for Outer Jordan, which will be the stepping stone to Jerusalem. I don't like to holy war for individual counties because it seems, regardless of whether you holy war for 10 counties or 1, the enemies that come after you are always the same strength. So I just feel that I want to maximize my gains here. But if you look up here, you'll notice that our friends, the Abbasids, have a good 12,000 troops, so 14,000 troops up here in Georgia, along with, who are you people? The Saffarids have another 14,000. Now they're beating up on Georgia, which is terrible. But it gives us an opportunity. If we are able to conquer this in the Holy War, we can then immediately go and take Al-Turki, another 5 counties, and hopefully the Abbasids will be just completely out of troops, or it'll take them a long time to move their troops all the way back here to engage me. So we have an opportunity here that we should definitely take a look at. And that is what we are going to do. First, we are going to take these guys out. And my army apparently has been lost its commanders. Well, Juliana, definitely, for her organizational skills. Nona, of course, because she's nuts. She's possessed, maimed, and stressed. That's awesome. And Countess Antonia, my kinswoman. Another army led by all females. Not a surprise in this Byzantine Empire of ours, where the females are typically the strongest combatants. Okay, so I think the best place to attack would be here, Madaba, because it is their capital. So it'll yield us some additional war score. We have built a keep in Kyzikos. That is fantastic. 5 galleys. Doesn't appear that they are leaving any troops. It appears that they are basically SOL, as they say. Irmgard Carling wants to marry a ruler. Does she now? Oh, we're now... This is Dr. Quacksalver II here, who is the Dew of Edessa. He is on my to-be-watched list. Though he's far enough away now from me that he is not a severe threat to try to take the throne, I like those family members better because I can give them more responsibility and prestige without worry. Okay, and here we are. We are going to storm this because I don't like waiting. Keep an eye up here too just to make sure. Okay, I don't care, you're not related to me, not a problem. Irmgard Carling is now known as the Unready. Oh, what a terrible name. Countess Lady Person-Man is asking us to deal with an assassination attempt inside our realm. Okay, Count Nicephorus will dislike me. His opinion of Lady Person-Man will drop. My opinion of him will drop. Or... okay. Off to jail. Alright. Every time my half-sister Rupitia meets a stranger, that's cool that they remembered she was only a half-sister, she looks like she might faint. Shyness is a terrible curse. I'll talk with her. Nothing happened. She didn't get gregarious. Alright. They have ceased sending troops. Our war score is subtly improving. Dr. Quacksalver and Janiki Aurelius... oh, no, I thought they wed. I'm sorry. He made Janiki Janike the Marshal. And Strategos. I have no idea which has happened. Lady Person-Man wants to improve diplomacy. He's happy. Okay, things are going a little fast. Back to the drawing board. Okay. Wow. This county has a lot of stuff. And this one's a bit on the high end. I don't know if I want to storm a 1,000-man fort. I might even just leave it alone. What is it? It's a... it is a fort. Okay. I was thinking I might want to try some of these guys and see if they're stormable. I don't suppose there's any reason why I shouldn't do that. Our war score continues to climb. I want this jihad to last as long as it possibly can because while it's going on, I have a huge opinion bonus for all of my vassals, which is cool. Oh, look at you guys. 6,000 troops. Come and get me, huh? Let's see what you can do. Tolstoy of Constantinople wants to become Strategos. Actually, you know, the talent pool of my empire has shrunk a little bit. I don't know whether it's because people are going to all of my vassals or what the problem is, but I don't have a lot of really great potential generals coming up. Okay, another 1,000, huh? Let's go to Montreal, which is like Montreal, only without the T. God, scintillating and intellectual commentary you're getting today, folks. You are so lucky. Oh, hello. You're going to die. How do you feel about that? Not so good, probably, I'd wager. Don't worry. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, they have no bonuses. We should be able to crush them. Yes, these animations, these are top quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love how the units look. They look very cool, but... oh, that's a Horch Archer. That's cool. And we are at 97% war score. That was not too hard. That was not hard at all. In fact, we should get to 100 right away by just taking these guys out. And we can decide whether or not we feel confident enough. Ooh, 217 gold. Hooray. To attack Al-Turki. And And we are now at 100% war score. Look at that, folks. We are the Baroness of many, many things. The Countess of Madaba, Karak, Monreal, and Negev. And my prestige is just through the roof, but we have to start giving some of this away. I want to give it away to people who either have high stewardship, so they can convert the culture quickly, or high military power, so they can defend it. Although, in most cases, I will be defending it myself. Who is this? Oh, Bulgaria, I see. Wonderful. Alright, so let's do so. First of all, let's take a look of who is running around, who is... Well, I guess married doesn't really matter too much, but let's look at unmarried. Who is not a ruler, is in my realm, is my religion, and is my culture. That is very important. And who's not ambitious. Adrienne, courtier in Crete. You are Midas-touched, patient, shy, and proud. Congratulations, you are not the heir to anything. You now have a county. Enjoy. You can have Negev. Wait, which one is... Which one's... No, that's the closest one to danger. I don't know if you're ready for that. Let's give you Madaba. Alright, cool. Next we have Adrienne number 2, who is 47 years old, a thrifty clerk, and a scholar. No, her saculariousness is not high enough. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, Eudokia, you are pretty awesome. You are a fortune builder and a flanker, brave, just, cruel, and charitable. All these women. I think, again, I think it's a situation of the men already have titles, or they can inherit titles where the women are just kind of cast off to do their own thing. You can have Karak. It's interesting how some counties give more of an opinion bonus than others. That's a cool coat of arms, though. That's awesome. I like that. How old are you? 23? Do I have anyone that I can marry you with? No, wait. Nope, just this guy. Anthemios. Who's okay, I guess. Why are you in my court? You wrathful, zealous, proud, greedy. Well, you aren't that okay, actually. But... how about that? I'll marry him to you matrilineally, and you two can have your cool coat of arms continue. And you'll like me because I got you married. Excellent. Alright, moving along. Anna, the Sacularios of Lycia, dead husband. She does have a daughter who is a twin and a fortune builder, but not ambitious. She's possessed. No, I'm going to stay away from that. You are ambitious. You are ambitious. You are ambitious. Sacularios of Hellas, Cosmos, you are Midas-touched. Alright. I mean, you're not the best ever, but you're okay. You can have Negev. And... Phocas, you're pretty good, but 19... Oh, here we go. You are... Oh, you have the Great Pox, though. Well, you know what? I suppose if you do not survive the Great Pox... Oh, you're the heir. Never mind. Let's try to go. So you're ambitious, ambitious. You're 78 years old, and you're Georgian. Ambitious, ambitious... Huh. Alright. I guess we're going to go back with these guys. The military guys just aren't what they need to be here. How about you, Yosef? You're pretty awesome, actually. And you're not married. You, sir, can have Monreal. Alright. We're in good shape. So now... Oh, where did you folks come from? Trying to sneak around, huh? Pretty good job on their part, actually. Shoot, and they're oh man, that was actually pretty dumb on my part, because they're able to consolidate now with even more troops. Although it appears they are spreading out, so that is a boon to me. Wow, things are really getting heated over here. Hopefully my troops will make it in time before our castle falls, although I'm sure they will. Duchess Teclonia of Dyrrachian. Say that 3 times fast. She died due to poor health. It's too bad she didn't die due to dehydration or dysentery, because that would have been even more alliterative. But it still is a shame that Declonia, our darling Declonia, is no longer with us. But I'm sure that her granddaughter will be named Declonia in her honor, as is what usually happens. Wow. Where were all you guys before? Athanasia Aurelius wants to become a paragon of virtue. I wholeheartedly support that, Athanasia. As opposed to being a paragon of a lack of virtue. A paragon of in-virtue? Not sure. But we are going to start warring here. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these cowards running away. He'll stand and fight. Ooh, 9,000. This will be an interesting fight. Plus they have bonuses. We're definitely going to lose a fair amount of troops in this, but we are going to win. As we have. Alright. We're going to move up here. This is quite challenging. We're down below 6,000 for the first time. They keep reinforcing. I mean, you have to admit, they're fighting quite tenaciously. Badia was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. And even after all that, we still only have 83% war score. It's too bad I'm nowhere near Mauritania because they are so weak right now. Oh, we've killed Wali Tijad. We could probably take over Mauritania at this point. Maybe it will help the Spanish take them over in our place. That would be... Okay, when guests arrive, my half-sister Repitia is the first to greet them and shower them with questions. The child clearly has potential. Boom. Do Theocharistos made Count Ignithos Marshal. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we're down under 5,000 now. But we are capturing people left and right. 85% war score. I hate when they're these little baby armies. Takes forever. Oh, here come the Bulgarians and their 430 troops. Thanks, guys. We really needed that. And they're leaving again. Ah, Bulgarians. Who understands them? How are things going up here? Looks like Georgia's still kicking. Oh, no, it doesn't. Holy moly, the Saffarids have pretty much taken over all of Georgia. We should do something about that. But we're in not the best shape in the world right now. Alright, 91% war score. And our troop numbers are increasing. We have plenty of money. And I see no reason to spend it at this time. Okay, Duchess Kale. She likes me better now. Alright, good. Where then should I send him next? It's hard to tell, you know, because everybody loves the hell out of me now because of the jihad. Alright, so Trebizond only likes me 80 even with the jihad. So that is a problem. We're going to talk to him. He is here. Why can you not go to Trapezus? There we go. Alright. And we're at 93% war score. Now might be a good time to take over... What is this again? Al-Turki. But perhaps not. Now that we're down to 6,400 troops, we are not as strong as we used to be. Who owns you? The Emirate of Alexandria? Interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Lots and lots and lots more bad guys. It amazes me to this day how these enemy countries can just spit out these troops so fast when it takes me so long, and I have this giant empire with all these vassals, and I only get, you know, a few hundred troops from each of them when these guys just throw thousands and thousands and thousands at me. I'm not sure if the game just cheats or if I'm not playing it right or what. 98%. Sixus has become Strategos for Iacobos Euphorbenos. Quacksilver made Leontia the Spymaster. So all the Aurelii are very strong warriors. Wherever we don't rule, we are Strategos. Strategi, I guess. And with this victory, we should end the jihad. Okay, so here's where things get a little touchy. Well, oh, wow, wow, wow. I want you to look at this, guys. I want you to look at all of these people who are lined up against me. Look at all these guys. This is ridiculous. All of these guys. I mean, who are all you people? I guess they're just vassals of the Mauritanians. Either that or the Mauritanians have fractured. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we have won. So, we wish to enforce our demand. Even more prestige, even more cultural superiority. The greatest, it seems, does not favor the Muslim faithful. After a string of defeats and setbacks, Caliph Isam has called off the jihad for Syria against Basilissa, Dr. Clinical of the Byzantine Empire. You saw a 19-year-old girl and you thought, easy peasy, but you were wrong, sir. And of course, now the factions are springing up once again, though they do not have the strength they once contained. In honor of the Empire's recent victory, it would be appropriate to hold a triumph in the capital for the heroic soldiers who fought in the campaign. Such an arrangement will be expensive, but the people expect nothing less. Yes, a glorious triumph will be held. Okay, so let us determine our next path. Who are you? Okay. You are the Yabsidids. You are... So there's a big civil war going on right now in Egypt. And then down here, you are the Ptolemies, or the Abbasids. So I suppose I can really fight any of you guys. And I choose you, Pikachu. We need to keep the holy war train rolling because that's what's keeping our vassals happy with us for the most part. Oh, you know what we should do though? The Empire is on the verge of success. A mighty triumph is held at the Hippodrome to celebrate the brave generals and soldiers who brought defeat to the enemies of the Empire. The people cheer and trumpeters lead a long procession that includes parading soldiers, carts filled with the spoils of war, and cages holding captives from the recent campaign. And it is those captives who I'm going to deal with right now. No one wants to pay for you, huh? Okay. So I'll let you go then. Dr. Clinical the Merciful, they shall call me. 25 gold, thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. 70 gold, pleasure doing business with you. And another. Man, you guys really mistreat your women. Not even worth 10 gold to you? It's disgusting. Count Antonios, huh? You want to start your own... And I'm not even... I know I pronounced this wrong. And I know it... There was a nice gentleman who explained to me how to pronounce it correctly, but I don't have it written down, and I'm not even going to try. But he wants to rule the Empire. As if. As if, Count Antonios. And we are raking in the cash. Actually, now that we do have a nice share of coin, let's see what we can do, if there's anything here. Fortifications are unnecessary. Walls, though, give me increased levy size. Absolutely. And that was really cheap. Nothing here. It takes, even though if my capital is super high technology, it takes a while for the technology to then squeeze over to my other provinces. Shipyard, no. Oh, here we go. Keep. Good. All right. That is wonderful. And so far, sadly, no one wants to help this gentleman. The Abbasids have moved their capital to Al-Turki. Interesting. Interesting. That'll make it easier for me to take. As I said, when they do fighting, they take the troops away from their home provinces, which means the garrisons defending them are smaller. Easier to storm, that is. Which is always a good thing. Let's go. Don't sit around, Nona. You're not going to live forever. You're 78 years old. I'd like to conquer them before you die. Desdemona wishes to amass wealth. Dr. Quacksalver wants to improve intrigue. Hopefully you will not be using that intrigue against me, Dr. Quacksalver. Steward Count Baz Uruz has some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Yeah, adopt them. Good job, Steward Baz something or other. More people like me. Okay, so now that Trebizond is cool with me, I have to go to the next vassal who doesn't think the world of me. Really, even after all that, even after my 20 points of state diplomacy, you still only barely like me. Why? And the Triumph gives 20, improved relations gives 30, so this dude would just hate the hell out of me if I didn't do all that. That's 30, 50, 60, 70. 71 points here are basically just because I won the Holy War and I'm wooing this guy. That is crazy. Alright, you're 93. That's pretty decent. I'll take that. Oh, Gariphilia, you hate me. And I've already given you state diplomacy. Oh, because you're ambitious. Are you involved in a plot? Can I kill you? Your husband's dead. Your heir is this guy. Who, he's cool with me, I guess. No, you're not involved in anything. Why don't you love me? Oh, whatever. I don't care about you. And state diplomacy won't work on her because we've already tried it. So, Vasiliki, we also state diplomacied you. Antonios, we state diplomacied you. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. State diplomacy is where just being cool, they get that. Because my diplomacy score overall is high, but it's not that I... What is it called when I do nice things to them? Improved relations. I see. Okay, so we are going to go to Gariphilia. We're going to improve our relations with her. She is the Duchess of Epirus. Oh, Epirus. Why are you constantly a pain in the ass? That's you, right? No. Where's that? No, it's down here. There we go. Okay, cool. Excellent. Princess Rupitia is impulsive and seems unable to tell right from wrong. What should I do with my wayward half-sister? It's the strap for her. No arbitrary. Okay. She lacks all passion and ambition. That will not do. Well, actually, since she's not going to be... Yeah, let's let her be content. That's fine. She's not going to be a ruling family member. And we have won the siege. A foreign court can teach a child all kinds of important lessons to a child. Too many childs in that. Everything from respecting to understanding and even adapting to other people's traditions and culture. My ward has learnt several important lessons in life in my court, as foreign as it may be from its father's court. I believe it's a her. Who is my half-sister. Oh, whatever. Rupitia is kicking ass in the stat department. She is going to be a monster. We're going to give her a county as soon as she has 2 kids. The general rule. Okay, this should be a pretty easy holy war. And then we will end the episode. 61%, that is all. For reals? Oh, I don't want to go all the way over here. Maybe we can just get him to No. Well then. That is problematic. Especially since we can't even get to his possessions. Or can we? Okay. Come on. A mysterious Jewish man has offered his services at your court. He is well versed in feudal court intrigue and has a past as both a mercenary and spy. If he can be trusted, he would be well proved to be an indispensable asset in your council. Sure. Let's see here. Malka. His name is Malka. Malka, what are you good at, buddy? You're good at intrigue, but not nearly as good as the people that I already have in charge of my intrigue. Yeah, no. You can just hang out. Okay. This was I mean, it wasn't a bad move, but by the time I even get over there, the war might be over with the force that he's fighting against, and I might lose all claim to that territory. Personally, I feel that actually conquering the entire territory should be enough to give one the war score. Are you the same country? I don't think that you are. No. Just here. So we're just chilling. We're going to Egypt, just hanging out, seeing the sights, you know, checking out the pyramids, going on a pilgrimage. Holy crap. Lady Person Man, unfortunately, has died, and there's a giant army of evil dudes right here. That is not cool. Alright, we need a new strategos. Nona, you are definitely the best, but you're leading my army. You are content, Theodokos, and you're... Wow, there's a big drop-off between these two are just amazing, and then we have, like, guys that are, you're okay. It'll be you for right now, and we're going to research the military tech, as we so often do. Excellent. Alright. And we're on our way. We're going to fight these guys. Funny how they have no bonus, though I clearly am crossing water to get to them. And the battle seems to be going our way. Unfortunately, not enough to gain war score. But I believe we shall have it before the day is out. Okay, oh, the Abbasids now have a bit of a problem. Too bad. So what we're doing now is we are conquering this land from the people who already conquered it from our enemies. But if that gives me the county, that is what I'm going to do. Because we win wars here in the Byzantine Empire. That is how we do. Alright, nice. 97 enough? Tell me it's enough, dude. Oh, I hate you. Guess who's going to crush all of your armies? If you guessed me, you are absolutely correct. Because you have upset me greatly. Oh, shoot. Who needs a... Scholastica? What? Count Yosef? No, I'm sorry, Count Yosef. I know you're going to hate me, but such is life. Alright, who's going to guard Scholastica? Well, duh. It is going to be... Vasilisa Dr. Clinical. That goes without saying. Really? That was not enough, was it, to gain me the war score that I need? An important part of ruling a realm is learning how to delegate. This is something you have finally realized, and your stewardship has improved as a direct consequence. Wonderful. Still needs to improve a touch more, but we will get there, I'm sure. 99% war score. Is that enough? No. Man, you suck, dude. Oh, man. maybe just by killing this little army, because there's way too many. Prince Dr. Dalamand. No kidding. 12%. I am not too worried about that. Though we need to end this holy war, and we need to end it quickly. This has become... Oh, whoa, whoa, 100%, 100%. Don't do anything. Give me the county. Oh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gained the county of Tyrus. In the next episode, we will move our troops back to our own lands, and we will give the county to someone worthy. The Second Byzantine Holy War for Galilee has ended, and of course, as always, we are victorious. Perhaps Dr. Clinical will be the one to reconquer the holy city of Jerusalem. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.